Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. My name is Steve Melia. For those of you that don't know me, I am in Las Vegas today, taking a flight of red eye tonight to Washington, D.C. to go see one of my favorite bands, Dead and Company. But I just decided, I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, and I just decided recently that I was going to get on Facebook, do some Facebook Lives, and really share with anybody that's interested in tuning in, some things that I've done to design a life that works for me. You know, everybody's different. Everybody has different goals, different dreams, different ambitions. I'm sure mine are very different than a lot of people that are tuning in. But what we find is people have a lot of similar things in common that they can do from wherever they are to get to wherever they want to go. And I know over the years, many of us have heard ideas like, hey, change your life or get anything that you want. And I'm just going to share for 30 days, 30 ideas. I'm not saying that you can change your life in 30 days. In fact, I think it takes a while, years, to develop the experience, to develop the skills, to develop the relationships, to take your life from where you are, to design it, to take it to your life of your dreams. But I've already got a bunch of folks on. Let's see, my buddy Chip Humphrey is on from Florida. What's up, Chip? Chip and I spent the weekend together at a very powerful seminar in Las Vegas. I see Junior. Junior, what's up? I missed you this season, buddy. Chiron, how you doing? Long time no see. And I've got Tim Hardy. What's up, Tim? Nice to see you. And just exciting. So I know we'll have more people dialing in as we go. And just before I get started, I just want to show you guys a little bit of the Las Vegas Strip here. As you can see, very exciting. Trying to find a place where the sun is not going to wreak havoc on this little mini seminar that I'm doing here today. I think that's a pretty good spot. But my first way of the 30 ways that you can really design your own life, change your life for 30 days, something to consider is developing better success habits. You know, my brother Mike's a scholar, and he's probably one of the smartest people that I know, but he takes the word habit, and he's originally the one that told me this, that if you look up the word habit, it comes from the Latin root meaning clothes or to wear, and some people have developed habits so much that it sort of becomes who you are. And you know, there's sort of two different habits that we exercise on a daily basis. There's a habit of discipline, and if you notice disciplined people, they have a habit of discipline. Then there's a habit of simple errors in judgment. So simple disciplines versus simple errors in judgments. Here's the great news, that no matter where you are, no matter what area of life you're trying to improve upon right now, that you can go out there and you can develop new habits, whether it be your health goals, whether it be your relationship, your business. Maybe you have a habit of making excuses. Maybe you have a positive habit of taking full responsibility for where you are. Maybe you have a habit of setting goals. Maybe you have a habit of procrastinating. All of us have these different habits, but guess what? We were not born with these habits. We've developed them through a lot of different things, through associations, through just sort of getting nudged off course over the years. But first of all, when I want to spend some time today, and I've got a lot of people that have joined us. I see Mike Pollard. Mike, good to see you, a long time. I see Anthony. How you doing, Anthony? Hi, Carla. Nice to see you. We certainly missed you in Vegas this weekend. I see my buddy Guillermo is there too. New parents, Guillermo and Carla, congratulations on that. And so for those of you that know me, you probably see me do a variation of what I'm going to talk about over the next few minutes here. And first of all, I want to help you eliminate what I think are the worst habits that you can do to start off your day. And the very first one is the thing you're probably looking at right now is your cell phone, okay? Most of us have the habit of within the first few minutes of our day, getting on our phone, looking to see what texts we got through the night, looking to see what emails we got through the night, checking our Facebook, checking our Snapchat, checking our Instagram just to see that the world is still okay. Well, guess what? None of those things are serving you, primarily because now you're operating on someone else's agenda. Let's say now that you go check your email first thing in the morning. Okay, like me if you do this, or if you know that you shouldn't do this. And if you guys want to share this with other people today, I want to get my message out to as many people as possible. But the worst thing that you can do, in my opinion, to start your day is reach for your phone, check your email, your Facebook, anything like that. So you just want to make sure that you put your phone somewhere where you cannot reach it in the middle of the night when you first wake up in the morning. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do at least 4 things before you reach for your phone every single day. So no TV. Let's be really clear. No TV, no radio, no newspaper, no outside communication from the outside world. What I want you to do is start the day on your agenda. And remember, these are 30 ways in 30 days that you can really change your life. I see my buddy Jim from California. Jim, I don't know if I'll see you at any of the Grateful Dead shows. But thanks for those pit tickets in Vegas last year. That was awesome. I see my buddy Tommy Sardine is in South Florida. Is on. Tommy, I look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks down at that January event in Florida. See my buddy Jesse. Jesse, what's up to you? It was great seeing you in Vegas this weekend as well. I see Janine Falconbridge. Hey, Janine. I see Eric. Man, we got a lot of people dialing in. So the first habit I want you to break right now, trying to stay focused, is don't touch your cell phone until you do these 4 things that I'm going to talk about. For a lot of you, I've already lost, and you're like, okay, what's number 2? I'll tune back in tomorrow. But I'm telling you, it's just such a powerful thing. So if you're willing to do that, if you're willing to not, say for the first 45 minutes that you wake up, touch your cell phone or look at your cell phone and start developing better success habits like now, or love now, or smile now, or do whatever. And I don't see very many likes going on, so I know you guys can pick it up. So here's the 4 things, actually 6 things I want you to do every single day. But you got to do these 4 things first before you're allowed to check your Facebook or anything like that. And listen, Facebook and everything like it could be a positive thing, but it could also be a very negative thing as far as developing bad habits and time wasting and stuff like this. So the very first thing I want you to do is get a notebook similar to this. It could be a little bit nicer. It could be a journal. I just like it, just a real easy notebook, and I put goals on the very front of it. And the idea is to write down all of the things that you want in your life. What do you want your life to be like? Where do you want to travel? You know, for those of you that follow me at all on Facebook or Instagram or whatnot, you know that I love life. You know, I went to I just got back from Spain, and I got this shirt in Ibiza, and the day I got back, I left for Cleveland. I went to Game 5 of the Yankees playoffs games. Then I went to the first 2 in Houston, flew to New York for 3, flew back to Houston to 2. We lost in Game 7. I was devastated. I got over it. And now my friends, the Grateful Dead and company, are on tour. And so now I'm going to go see 9 shows, 9 out of 16 over the next couple of weeks. Already been to 2 in New York. My point being is that, you know, most of you, that would be, you know, horrible. You would not want to go to more than 1 or 2 Yankee games or baseball games or even follow the Grateful Dead around. But for me, those are things that I enjoy, that I've sort of designed my life. I set up my life financially so I could go out there and do the things that I want. So what I want you to do is get a notebook every day and write down 10 or 15 things that you want to have in your life. And I'll be going into more detail on another episode here on exactly what and how to do this and whatnot. But real simply, financially, what are some of your financial goals? What are some of your career goals? What are something, maybe you've wanted to always start a business. What's something that you've always wanted to do that you think about maybe on New Year's Eve, but you never get to it? Maybe you want to write a book. Maybe it's a hit song. Maybe you want to try out for Jeopardy. What on earth do you want to do? So doing things, right? Then travel. Let's talk about travel. Where do you want to travel? Anywhere in the world. How about if you went to 1 or 2, 3 different countries, you know, a year? How old are you? If you're 40, you might say, okay, I've got maybe, 30 to 40 more years to travel. If you went to one place, that's 40 different places that you could go. But I'm going to tell you, life can be so rewarding if we'll just go out there and design it for ourselves. Jim Rohn was one of my mentors, and that's Jimrohn. And Jim Rohn always said that if you don't design your life yourself, someone else will design it for you, and you probably won't like it. Okay, so I want you to write down 10 or 15 things, places you want to go. Maybe you want to pay for your children's education. Maybe you want to help your parents retire early. What do you want your life to look like? We'll talk more about these in upcoming episodes, but I want you to do that every single day before you check your phone, your Facebook, your email, anything from the out. Turn on the TV, the radio, and again, be on someone else's agenda. So now you're writing, you're saying, hey, universe, hey, world, these are things that I'm going to put in place today so I can start planting the seeds. Put it in your subconscious mind. You know, your mind is so powerful. When you plant something in your subconscious mind and say, I want to do this, it will go out in the universe and help connect you to things that will help you achieve that goal. You may believe that or you may not believe it. Brian Tracy calls it RAS, your reticular activating system. And once you've got an idea in your head and you think about it all the time, you know, that's what very successful obsessively successful people do is they become their dominating thoughts. They think about it all the time. The Think and Grow Rich book is a great example of focusing on something and then using your inner dialogue, your affirmations daily to attract that into your life. So that's the first thing, is write down your goals. The second thing I want you to do is write down 5 things every day, very simply, that you are grateful for. I'm grateful for a beautiful day here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm grateful for the Dead & Company for doing a fall tour this year. I'm grateful for Aaron Judge for having a 6th season with the New York Yankees. I'm grateful to all of my friends, my family, my Legal Shield family, people that have helped me get to where I am today. I see my friend Timmer Halligan. Timmer is one of my great friends. If you follow Timmer on Facebook or Instagram, one of the most inspirational guys I know. Timmer, great to see you. Christos, great to see you. I see Leslie. Good stuff. Hey, I'm trying to provide some value. Leslie, thank you. And I'll be doing this every day for the next 29 days, including Thanksgiving. So if you want to spend a little bit of your Thanksgiving with me. So the second thing you're going to do is write down 5 things that you're grateful for. My partner, Kim Mealy, who, by the way, you can check out her website, our website at workplaylove.org, is the founder of our charity called Work, Play, Love. And she's actually in Guatemala right now, with a team there, and we've built a girls' orphanage, and now we've built a school, and she's going there for the grand opening as well. But she starts her day every single day by saying what she's grateful for. So if you know Kim, give a heart now, or give a like, or give a thumbs up now, because she's just an amazing business partner in our ventures here with Legal Shield. Michael, another fellow Yankee fan, good to see you dialing in, buddy, from Arizona. And that's the number 2 thing you're going to do, is write down what you're grateful for. The third thing that you're going to do once you start doing this every day is you're going to write down, of all of my different goals, of everything that I want to accomplish right now, what's something that I've done over the last 24 hours? Like if you're writing a book right now, when's the last time you wrote? Did you write something this morning? So when you're doing this exercise every day, write down, sort of reward yourself and pat yourself on the back. Say, okay, well, I did exercise today. I did send out 5 copies of my book to publishers, or to reviewers, or what are you doing? Remember, success is a progressive realization towards a worthy ideal. What did you progress doing yesterday? What were some things, some slight edge things, some compounded effect things that you did, some simple things that you did? Write those down right now. The fourth thing that I'm going to talk about is your affirmations. I'm going to do a whole day on how to write an affirmation and why they're so important. But what I do is I write down my goals, then I write what I'm grateful for, then I write down what I did over the last 24 hours, and then I write down and I stand up. And if I can go outside, I just believe that the walls are sort of limiting me from connecting with everybody in the universe. Sounds a little crazy, but it's just sort of how I feel. So I go outside and I say to the universe, I am a powerful human being. I am Steve Mealy, and I read this list of 15 affirmations that I do. And I'm not going to do that today, but I will do that in an up-and-coming episode as well. But it's so important. I tell you, after I do these 4 things, I'm on fire. Okay, then that urge, that dopamine hit that you get when you go check your Facebook, it's not even really there. Okay, I go there, just boom, boom, on and off. Okay, so again, we want to eliminate checking your cell phone, your email, your face, any of those things before you do these 4 things. Now, a few other things that I'll add to that list that you should develop as successful daily habits, in my opinion, is reading 10 pages of a good book every day. What's a good book? Well, something that'll help you in one of your areas of life. Hey, listen, a lot of people that in the personal development or personal achievement world, don't read novels and all that other stuff. I love novels. I love mysteries. I love courtroom dramas and all that stuff too. But at the same time, you got to be reading 10 pages of a good book. And remember, you can only focus on one thing at a time. So when I'm reading those kind of novels, it gets me away from doing this. So I don't do it a lot, but you might be able to relate to me. Those are usually the kind of things that I like to read. But force yourself to read Think and Grow Rich. If you have to force yourself, you might love it. Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. Anything by Tony Robbins, right? Brian Tracy, man, he's got some amazing books. John Maxwell. There's so many different authors out there that provide so much value. Got a few more. Aloha, Yuli from Hawaii. Great to see you. Nate is on as well. Just thanks for everybody for coming on today, listening to me. I'm going to wrap up here in just a minute or two, but if you'd like to share this with somebody, please do so. just definitely, one of my goals in life is to inspire people to live their dreams. That's all what I do. So when I hear back from somebody and they say, you know what, I saw you speak in Chicago, I saw you speak in Detroit, I saw you speak in New York, and I quit smoking, or I've lost 40 pounds, or I got that promotion at work, or you know what, I finally quit my job, I knew I needed to, I got out of a bad relationship, I found the woman of my dreams. One of my great friends, Ted Ma out of California, whenever I'm doing this exercise, he reminds me that he was single when he did this exercise, and he did it for, I think, 30 days straight. He wrote down exactly what he wanted, and he just got married recently, married the woman of his dreams. Things are going great, and so Ted, you're welcome. And again, I don't take credit for that. I kid around, but what I do take credit for is continually talking about it and inspiring people to at least get started, to at least think about your dreams. I see Jonathan, hey buddy, Diane from Arizona, good to see you. Yvette, thank you for doing this. I will be here every day. I don't know that I'm going to be doing it at the same time every day, but I will be sharing some of these success concepts every single day. And I'm not going to stop at 30, but at least for right now, when I came up with this idea, I literally sat in my hotel room in Vegas last night and wrote down 30 things in a row. I didn't even get up. I just said, okay, what are 30 ways that people can really change their life? And I really just wrote it out. So this first one is called Developing Successful Daily Habits. The first four I've already talked about: writing your goals, being grateful, and then being accountable. What'd you do over the last 24 hours? Then reading your affirmations. And the next two are reading 10 pages of a good book every day. And in addition to that, finding 10 minutes of something inspirational, whether it be something like this or something on YouTube, or driving around and turning your car into a rolling university. For me, the person that taught me more of all these concepts is Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. If you're not familiar with him, Google him. Man, I think he's helped and trained more people on success concepts than just about anybody we know. In fact, I saw Tony Robbins this weekend. It's one of the reasons I'm so excited. And Tony said that Jim was his mentor, and he actually was one of the first success seminar that he went to. Actually worked for Jim Rohn for quite some time as well. And so with that being said, some other things that I would do every single day, and I'm going to tell you, every successful person that I know takes care of their health. They know that this body that we've been given, it's just to go out there and want to be able to live. So make sure they exercise every day, whether it be 30 minutes a day, wherever you are right now. If you haven't joined a gym, join a gym. If you join a gym but you haven't gone, go to the gym. If you haven't worked out or exercised in years, walk around the block. If you haven't done that, walk to your mailbox. Just do something to get your blood flowing. I'm going to stand up right now and just give you an example. Right away, I have more energy than I did just a minute ago, because motion creates emotion. That's what you want. You want to be passionate about your life. So making sure that you exercise every day is another great thing. And then just in closing, I want you to make a list right now before you walk away from this conversation. Make a list of 2 or 3 or 4 things that you're doing besides your phone in the morning, but 2 or 3 or 4 things that you're doing that are not leading to your success. Maybe you're addicted to gambling every day. Maybe you're just doing something that doesn't serve your long-term vision for what you want in your life. And then just be aware of them and stop doing them as much. So anyway, my name is Steve Melia. Thank you for joining me today. I really had a great time. Let's see who else has joined me. So I see Angela has joined as well. And man, we just had a lot of folks dialing in today. So share this with people. I'll be doing this every day. These are 30 ways for 30 days that you can design the life that you want. My name is Steve Melia, author of 162, The Almost Epic Journey of a Yankee Fan. Also wrote another book called The Last 42, which is a tribute to my brother Jim. And I'm working on another book right now that I don't know the title of it yet, but it could possibly be called 30 Ways in 30 Days. So we'll see how this goes. So everybody, thank you for being on. God bless and have a great day. Bye-bye for now.